So then, will this court be not just the clown, but the entire circus? I believe I'm skipping ahead some of the lines in the series, but I do know that this is a line that one of the characters says later. I don't know if in this game, but definitely it is a line spoken in this series, I know. And it does pertain to what we were just doing. We were talking to a bunch of circus folks and figuring out the moider that happened at the circus. And we're going to continue that mystery today's episode of Ace Attorney Justice for All as part of my big old Ace Attorney chronology as well. We're doing the entirety of the series in in-game timeline order, so that is going to be really exciting. And I do hope that this video finds you well. If you've been watching our series up until now, then hope you've enjoyed it. If this is your first video discovering us, then thank you for tuning in. And yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you're in our YouTube highlight and do like what you see, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below, letting us know. Keep those metrics up, and it always does help. And if you want to go further with your love and support, of course, don't forget you can subscribe and hit the bell as well. Many of those things, in fact, all of those things are very, very super duper helpful, and they do help us out a lot, and they do, yeah, it is, good time for finding out if we can clown around and get our way closer to our desired result and get our guy off the hook. Yep,
That's right.
is that my computer? See, I try to be like the late great Maddie Blaustein on that one, but you know, only she could really do it, really. So let's do today's good old times. Yeah, continue. I need to actually, you know, do things. Right, we conducted the remainder of our investigation last time, and we started the trial, and found out about an altercation that happened between our client and one of the other circus performers, being the puppeteer with the ventriloquist, and through said ventriloquist puppet, who was very, very loud-mouthy, yeah, many things were found out. Was there a fight for affections that maybe got in the way of everything and maybe led to one thing and happened into another thing? But we'll have to wait and see. But it is time to get in and see where we left off. Alright. Now that everyone is back, and hopefully back from the previous video, maybe, I don't know, but let's get started anyway. This court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? Has he been so long in the job and just not gotten as much out of it that he thought he would? Turns out going to clown college was not the career path to take. We'll have to wait and see.
The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
West Clown, Philadelphia, born and raised.
Name and occupation.
He was about to do a clown spin-off of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air opening rap. In West Clownadelphia, born and raised, and you know, I'm glad I didn't read all of that, because if I did, I'd probably like have part of my soul die inside. Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking in autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited for this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Although there have been some joker types that have been through here recently, let me tell you. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. That will do. I mean, I can tell just by looking at you. Oh yeah! Maybe this joke is okay. I had a Blueprints rewording of that intro somewhere off of Blueprints. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute to sit right there. I'll tell you all about the prince of a town called Fenairs. I'd get that reference if I actually played Blueprints. But I don't think that spoils too much, so that's fine. I know the gist of what Blueprints is all about, but yeah, nothing too deep, so, just in case I end up playing it, maybe we'll see. But anyway, apparently, this clown has a joke for us. What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Go on, guess. Why are you laughing? I haven't told the punchline yet. Guess! Ah! Why must you fail me so often? Ribs! Spare ribs! Just reminded me of that one. Maybe this joke is okay. I have a joke for you. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service. I don't have a cricket sound on my soundboard. The best I could probably do for you is just, Okay. How about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How was that one? Sir, that was just vulgar. The bubble clouds are up to no good. It's trying to make trouble. Believe it.
Your name?
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You were to see that at around 10:15 p.m. on the day of the murder. Correct?
Yeah, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please specify what you saw this evening? The rabbi prays the Rastafarian watches to the without the humor, please, and potential very insensitive joke content. Okay.
Oh, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Hey, it probably doesn't need to be. Probably for the better, Maya, at the end of the day. End of stream. Oh, please cheer me up, Last Spots Mo, and immediately leaves. Seeing Mo after the day you probably had, Al. I don't want to make it worse, but, hey. Normally complain about her whipping people, but this time, yeah. How on earth would a clown version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air rap even continue? Well, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Yeah, I need to really think on that one. Anyway, what did Clown Man Mr. Lawrence Curls witness? I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I have been able to make people laugh for 10 years! No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Because no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless, but I keep trying. I have been trying to come up with jokes just for today. But this atmosphere is pretty nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing? Do not give up your day job. I understand what people like to do to Osmo, but I don't mind him. I mean, he's gotta be clownish. He's gotta be, like, written for the character that he is. I'm sorry. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness?
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your statesman later.
Oh, thank you! I can't wait! Poor Gumshoe. I love how we can tell it was immediately, yeah, that's gonna be Gumshoe's next, like, hour sorted out or something. And now the chattel, shall we begin once again with the real, actual, factual, 100% actual realsies testimony for realsies on God? Of course we can! I'll talk for as long as you want! Well, we'll see. Let me tell you what I witnessed! The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I had a whoopee cushion with me. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the Ringmaster, and he was with Max. He was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max clocked the Ringmaster over the head. That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Dogshin, of course you can. There is no way that his account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do I say it, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. I'm actually Pennywise. Oh, that must be because of my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Kinda don't want her, but okay, Your Honor.
Nick, you've got to find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that! Mr. Wright, Your Honor, I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling. I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. I mean, my God, right now we all feel that there. Why is it? It's like with recent announcements, like, you know, like these stupid online safety things coming along. Just like, we gotta keep the kids away from all the contents, and thus everybody else needs to be like giving our IDs away to peoples and, you know, organizations that are very likely to sell it on maliciously, or just like mess it outright and mess with our privacy and probably compromise us in such a way. It's like, on God, that it's not our responsibility to look after what people see on the internet. It is the responsibility of people to remove bad things from the internet, but for things that are, you know, not as bad, but we can enjoy, you know, consensually and responsibly, just let us have it. But instead, you're making us police everything, and you're making us giving away our IDs to people that are clearly not going to use it well. And it's like, no, just not. Just don't do that. Okay, off topic. What did I witness? What did our witness witness? Right. What they said about don't let this clown speak too much about nonsensical stuff, otherwise it's gonna be on me. And it's like, that hardly seems fair. This is like a new thing, but okay. I guess we should see like what we've got immediately that we can just like head into it with. But it's like, I want to see everything that this guy has to say. Like, I definitely want to. I have a solution for this. I have a big old solution for this. Confidence save now. At the very least, we'll get all of our stuff from him here. So, at the behest of what I'm supposed to do to get this quickly. I'm sorry, but I want flavor text. Hold it! You'd say that you practice wrapped around about 10 PM, correct? See, that's the thing. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 PM? No, 8 o'clock? Oh, that's something a clown can rip off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke. Ah, the behest. I kind of wanted to, but at the same time, stay on topic, please. Yet let's not make it 8 PM, alright, Mo? What do you mean, let's not? Don't take the clown out of the clowning around.
Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke.
There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. All 3 of those are bad in equal measure, I'll let you know. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
God, you were so boring.
This is for all of our benefits, come on. You were pooped, you say. So many people can't parent properly. You probably said it way better than I did, Alone and Fitment. Also, hi, how you doing? But yeah, that's a conversation for, like, off-stream. It'll be fine. Anyway, let's see what happens when I press this. Hold it! You were pooped that night? Yeah, I was very, very tired! Not to mention I ate some bad Mexican food. What? A double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item! What after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. Yeah, if they're 6. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. I've got a good reply, though. That joke was so funny to turn to a penalty! Oh, for God's sakes. Alright. So letting him spiel on that one is... yeah. Not worth it. Right, here we go. We got actually relevant stuff to what you've been seeing. Okay, let's go. Hold it! You just happened to glance out the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Curse! Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. I mean, maybe this time, you know, it's actually relevant to, like, you took a peek out in the window and you're saying that's where it all happened. I gotta maybe keep going with it. So exactly why did you look out your window that night? Why? Why? Owls don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday, Once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. You forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right! I forgot to mention that thump, didn't I?
That's not something you just forget to mention!
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Very well, Mr. Curse, please revise your testimony. Alright, let's just start turning the tables in our favor.
I don't know, doing a cloud noise might be giving me hiccups.
Or I might have had dinner too quickly, I don't know. I heard a huge noise outside the window! That's what made me take a look outside. Alright, we can probably press this one, surely. This cannot go wrong in any way, fashion. I don't think so. Hold it! So what was the sound like? Well, I guess it kinda sounded like... I guess you could say... Mr. Curse, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh, how'd you know I was gonna make a joke? Well, I guess the sound sounded like, I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit?
What then? You look out of the window and you saw...
2 silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. So maybe not able to make out what they were specifically, but okay. Hold it! Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they? Let me think about that for a second. So I can joke about it later. If my room is here, they looked about yay big. I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Just 30 feet? That's not far at all.
It was snowing that night and it cut down on the visibility. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the 2 shadows that you saw. So even through the snowy, blizzardy conditions outside, icy stuffs and whatnot, you could tell it was Ringmaster and Max, fair dues, who was wearing his cloak. As I say, we don't have an affidavit that says, because Max made mention, I think, right at the end of last episode in the recess, that he didn't have his coat on him, or his cloak. Somebody else may have absconded on it, which lends more credibility to the theory that it wasn't Max, it was somebody else entirely that was doing this attack. But let's continue with this. Hold it! You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away? That's right! I had been thinking about it over and over since that night! But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I am 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols? Uppity symbols? Well, lawyers nowadays, you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Like you have to go to college to be a clown? Come on! Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now, say it with Uncle Bo. 3, 2, 1. I really should have taken the doctorate. You see what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wanted to go along with me. They really must be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Ow!
Enough foolishness! Get back on track!
Would the witness please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw? Wow, we got him just all, upset. Kept watching them, and then all of a sudden, Max clonked Ringmaster over the head. Oh dear. Hold it! You say you saw the Ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yeah, I did! It's the climax of my story! He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What? I was almost gonna say that in my own thoughts. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean the weapon? I have no idea! The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no I didn't! I didn't see a weapon! Mo! Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
Objection! Objection! I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Jesus. Ooh. Hey, isn't this a bit melodramatic? Probably time for a confidence save here. Just because...
So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see this crime? Or is your body ready?
Any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see this crime? Any clear basis? Do we have... We got a very big circus map. So we got the entrance, and through the doors is to the lodging house. First floor. Nothing too obvious from the picture there. Blunt force to the back of the head. We were hunched over blacks. mean, a great question, but I gotta assume... So is there any basis in this? Most room on the first floor, Acro's on the third. I mean, if everything happened on ground level, then possibly... I mean, let's roll with of course I do, because I think it's expecting me that I have something here, so we can try and figure it out. I've got a great reason to make my claim, I think.
And I suppose you'll be telling us all that great reason?
Of course I will. The reason is... the witness's very own testimony! What is the meaning of that, Mr. Reich? Most said that he heard the sound like a thump of someone getting hit. Oh, yeah. Can't believe I didn't think of that. He heard the sound and then approached the window. So that's theoretically after the act of Moida got committed. So obviously, it's so obvious when you think about it there, yeah. He did say that. However, Mocha stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, but all of a sudden, Max clogged the ringmaster over the head! If Mo is to be believed, when he says he looked up out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. Mr. Coase, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Coase, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court? Oh, no. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick!
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, also, is the C-Team reference meant to be something? Because the only letter team that I know of is the A-Team. And I did read the year 1972, so it does add up that could be an A-Team reference. But it's called the C-Team, like it's like a clown version of it. Okay. You're back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma! Tampering with witnesses again! That was indeed an A-Team reference. I'm gonna say, the number of the year, and the alphabet dash team thing, yeah, it's sort of added up. If you've got what it takes, and if you can make lame jokes, then you too can join the C-Team. There you go. So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clonk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out of my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep, it was on permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Curls, a man has died, for goodness sake. Your Honor? You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes! Exactly! The ringmaster was slumped over, and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well, then please testify to the silhouette that you saw. I expect the truth. And if I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I will put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Oh, got it. You just need to, you know, forget that you're a clown for a hot second. You can stop behaving like one. Although you probably have that sort of, like, what is it? That sort of, like, psychological, altering of your behaviors, like where you're a clown, if you become a clown, it's that sort of like life, or that sort of like act seeps into your actual life, and there's like not really, it sort of like rewires your brain in a bit of a weird way. I don't know if I've I don't know, I might have read up on something like that being sort of like a psychological phenomena. People that are clowns as their job, and then they just like slowly become the clown in their actual life. I think this guy can't stop it. Something like that. In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade in the Los Angeles underground, where they survived as soldiers of fortune, known as the A-Team. Wow. You had the entire thing on lock, or you just found it. Either way, interesting. Right, he testimonies. It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There is no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. His silk cap, that black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. Let me question first. Black cloak. I don't know about you, but that don't look black to me. And also, you can't know it was all of them because the other symbols of his is the two white rose sort of like lapels he wears on the jacket as well. I don't think you can claim that fully because you didn't see actually all of the symbols that he wears. That's where I think it's going. As a sort of spitball right now before we actually see it for realsies. You watched a lot of A-Team repeats when I was teen. Yeah, of course. I've only seen like spits of them. I've only seen like the one bit I do remember is like how I know that B.A. Baracus is like the way that you get him to go on planes is you have to basically overdose him to make him all sleepy and like unresponsive, and that's the only reason, and that's the only way you can get him on like things, because he'll always say like, I ain't getting on no plane. I think one of them was like they put like some sort of like sleeping or something like that into like a glass of milk. They just offered like, hey, have this, it'll calm you down. And then it just, I think they eventually had to force it down him, and then, you know, B.A. Baracus is out for the count, and then that's how they were able to actually get on the plane and go somewhere for their mission or something like that. That's the only bit that I remember. And again, I don't know specifics. Anyway, it does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Thank you, Judge. You will send me something to watch later.
Okay.
I will wait for that then. But anyway, I think this one's going to be much safer to properly like get all the flavor text from. So, you know what? Just in case it's not. There we go. But off we go. I think it's going to be like really straight-faced about it now. So let's see if I do a press here. Hold it! Don't you think you are going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max is an awfully firm statement, don't you think? What are you getting at? I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max? I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. You'd make plenty of like attempted jokes in it though. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. It doesn't like he is jumping to any conclusions this time. So let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? His uppity symbols. Okay, hold it. Trilo said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? Well, I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face I saw, it must have been Max. You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap.
Are you so sure of this, Silk Hat, Black Cloak, they were all there. Oh, yeah? Hold it! Did you see the roses, though? You're sure that is what you saw that night? Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw! I got eyes like a hook! Oh yeah, but don't birds have, like, terrible night vision? I mean, maybe some do. Maybe some do, but, I'd argue the case for owls, but then again, owls tend to work more on sound rather than sight, really. Like, they have really, really sensitive hearing. They can really do really good with, like, binaural hearing and such whatnot. In fact, I could go to, like, the meme video somebody made. Somebody's doing his, like, best Morgan Freeman impression. It's like, some owls have asymmetrical ear holes. One is higher than the other. And by sensing tiny differences in the sound and the location and volume of each sound that arrives in each ear, the owl is able to create a three-dimensional auditory map of its surroundings. In my best not best Morgan Freeman ever. Well, that's not all I saw! Oh yeah? There was no doubt it was him, but even though the face was silhouetted. You can't discern symbols from a silhouetted face, surely. Hold it! You were able to see that kind of detail from your window?
Objection! There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much.
So out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye!
Our records say his eyesight is a perfect 20/20.
Well, that must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly. The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. Cloak was fluttering in the wind, couldn't see what it was carrying. Oh, well, that's a shame, or a very good coincidence for you, isn't it? Hold it! So, you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding? That's correct! I've been curious to know what that caused that loud noise. Must have been something incredibly hard. It's too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure.
They claim it's a blunt object. At least it says so in the autopsy report.
So with Trilo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this.
That's not gonna be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that'll help. I've got to do it. Prove that Max saw somebody else other than Max. Since I saw his uppity symbols, Silk Hat, that black cloak, they were all there. I mean, if I go for this again, but I'm pretty sure what we have to ping is the fact that, either Mo's colorblind or doesn't actually, like, fully remember what Max's symbols are, because, as I said, that cloak is not black. And that is the best thing I can go with right now. So let's take this to be, as what we go with. And let's give it a good old try. Good old college try, as they say. Objection! Objection! And I believe I got it. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols. It's the fact that either the cloak is the wrong color, or he didn't see all of the symbols because his back was turned, which means that like I said, the white roses at the front, he wouldn't have seen those. That's what we're thinking here. So you say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols. I suppose so. The Silk Hat or the cloak, right? Mo, everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols?
Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now!
Sail, cat, cloak, white roses! What?
Oh, who cares if he knew that there were 3 symbols or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Silence, fool! You want to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
No fractions and no numerical and no mathematical constants, please. Order! Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you? To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
Objection! The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
Objection! But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Objection! They said the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with his court.
I've got to run the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Well, someone is toying in the court, but it's not me. Someone's clowning around here, and for once it isn't Mo. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony?
There's no way I can mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols! How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How can you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trilo saw them all! Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? I mean, you have to think, Judge, it's your job. One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I've had my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, this witness has not grown to more mature with age. I'm not mature. You know, growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional! I've come to a conclusion. I don't know diddly squat. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in this next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance.
Oh, it's still going. Clown Boy's still going. The Silhouette part duh. It's like Hot Shots part duh. There's no doubt in my mind, there were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the Silk Hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on that scene. If it was the entire hat, it would need the, I keep forgetting the better days. The peacock. The peacock feather. It did the feather in it. If it is the entire garb, we'll see. Mr. Wright, You've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Cole's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I've only got a single shot at this. I've gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. Brazen confident, huh? So, like, any going off on one is going to lead to bad things happening. Is that what I'm guessing at here? We'll do our confidence save right at the start of the testimony, then just in case if I press then we don't get any details and we get the penalty for it, then, okay then. There's no white roses on that night. All the other symbols were there. There's no way I can forget seeing the decorations on it. Well, I guess we would need him to confirm what those symbols and decorations on the Cellcat are to corroborate with the Cellcat we have in our evidence. But yeah. I see where the time is, actually. We're gonna take our first little intermission here, as we always do for these videos, just in case you're not aware. For the streams, we always take an hourly ad break to let people watching have a bit of a rest and to make sure they don't miss anything while we run the ads and get rid of all the pesky pre-rolls and everything like that. So, all of y'all in Twitch watching land, this is your perfect chance to take a bit of a break. YouTube land as well, this is a good time to take a break, but if you don't need to, then we will move straight on, no questions asked, because we always cut the breaks out of the highlights. But this is a great time to pause. If you need to do some self-care, this is a great time to do it. And yeah, we'll figure out where we go with this cross-examination of Mr. Clown Man. Will we be clowning around? Find out after the intermission. I'll see you back here in a few minutes. The truth is out there, dangling like the carrot from Moe's apparently sentient clown hat. It has the mouth all this time, and I've only just realized that maybe... is the clown hat actually sentient? Is this why Moe can't shake being a clown? Because it's just part of his wiring? Because the clown hat is a parasite possessing him? Maybe? He never looked like this in the first place. It is the parasite that is turning his hair out and forcing his eyes all white like that. I'm reading too much into it, I'm sure. But yeah, welcome back. It is good to see you back here, and if you are enjoying this video, especially in our YouTube land highlight, don't forget to let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. And feel free, if you want to go further with your love and support, maybe see more of these in the future, get sent to your inbox. Hopefully, click the subscribe button and click the bell as well. They all help, they all are very much appreciated as well. Right, we have to figure out how we trip up Moe at this point here. All the other symbols were there. There's no doubt there were no white roses. All the other symbols were there, you sure? Especially the hat, there's no way I can forget seeing the decorations on it. I mean, we could get him to press on... what does that? Let's just do a quick investigation as to what happens when I press. Because I know the judge said he doesn't really have a lot of patience right now, but let's see. Hold it! I do have to save and want to reload it. So Moe, be honest. Ow!
You promised, Mr. Phoenix, right? No more badgering!
I hope you enjoys this penalty. That's 50%. Ugh, I'm finished. Excuse me, I'm the one handing out the pen. No!
Fitness, continue with your testimony.
You're not gonna let me tell, are ya? I never asked it, but I won't say no.
Maybe after court, if you're into that kind of thing.
But isn't it kind of pointless if you only whip me after court? Clown, please. Cease. Cease this. Yeah, I can't press on anything. If I try, then I will be brought down for it. It's definitely the Cellcat that we gotta say to, like, make sure. Are you sure this is the hatchet you saw? He was wearing it the entire time he was on that scene. then would he also be wearing it when he absconds from the scene? Like when he makes his exit stage left? Because if that's the case, why do we have the exact hat? A made-to-order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness. It's made to order. This must be the genuine article. Yeah, how on earth do we have this? I think this might be where we go. Gonna give it a try.
Objection!
Heck yes. Objection! This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat that you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it! That's the hat he was wearing that night! No question in your mind? Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. That's interesting. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. Oh, that's not true! Whoa, whoa. Order, order! Mr. Kurz! Yes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of all this? You are old enough to have known better than to behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory, they're both great! Seriously, why? Just get your stick and bummy and say, don't worry about me, I always been a young man on your... Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Coles! Who do you think you are? I saw him! I swear I saw him! It was Max! So yeah, the true Lawrence comes out here. And if he's not Danny DeVito coded, then I don't know what is, you know? Even if he didn't have his roses, it was still wearing his dumb silk hat! I'm telling the truth!
he's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it? Also, I've never heard a bratty kid sound like Danny DeVito before. He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat! He was there! He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo? What do you want? You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went, what do you mean how he left the scene? You can't ask me that!
Objection!
Objection! Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
Objection! This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby! Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the scene of the crime? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away. That's what I'd expected you say. You sure that's how it happened? Say what? I'm not sure I know exactly what you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to hop on the smallest things. Do you have any proof as to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene? I mean, it's gotta be something in the crime photo, isn't it? It's either the assailant is so freaking good at copying the exact same footprints that were left behind by the victim, Or he didn't leave any footprints behind at all. Fair point. Take that! Look at this picture. You could say it's a photograph, and every time I do, I mean, it's a photograph of the crime scenes and the dead victim, so it doesn't make me laugh. But the problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminals' footprints? They aren't there. Ay, 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 ay! So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor! This witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Wait just a second! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said! Fine, fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time. I swears it.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yeah, what? The testimony you provided up until now has been false? It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just what? Guy who's clowning around in my courtroom says what? It's just, I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and their wit told me not to talk about what I really saw. Order! I will have order! Francisco Von Karma, how could you?
Aha! Your Honor! I will do it again. If you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
And what opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls. Ah! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell ya!
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
Oh, it's time to hear the truth. We're gonna turn from Danny DeVito into Jack Nicholson from a few good men. He's like, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth! Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows! And they're trying to go back into the act here. I think everything that I've said up until now has been the truth! When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down, and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat! That's what I saw. Hey? This is the truth now! Get ready for it! He flew! He jumped up and flew through the air! He flew right up and disappeared into the darkness! And that's why there were no footprints! Flying people don't leave footprints!
Ah, I told you, it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
What the F just happened there? Well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that's actually happened.
You're right. Ah, why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story! To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright? His eyes were playing tricks. Telling the truth somehow. Oh, this is all a dream. Well... There's probably some really good illusionary work at work here. But how would you rig up the system, like the harnesses and the thin wires to be able to do this flying? How would you rig those up outside the circus tent itself, outside the actual big top? Or if it's literally any other kind of, like, aerial acrobatic equipment. For example, it may be somebody sitting on a trapeze doing it, but how do you take that out of the big top and then do it like that? Like, unless... Because that's something that you don't see in the photo stuff there. All an elaborate illusion, I'm gonna say that. Well, it's obvious that the witness's eyes are playing tricks on him. Don't be such a fool! Who in the world do you think I would mistake that joke for? Oh jeez, I didn't say you were lying.
Wow, he looks really serious right now. More serious than this looks all day.
I think Judge is now ready for a detox and probably a very long drink afterwards. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile!
If you disregard my need for proof, Mrs. Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point, and then go home for a well-deserved pint because, my god, I need it. It's an undisputed fact that the criminals left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned. I'm going to head down for a pint at the... I'm going to go down to the Winchester, have a pint, and hopefully, by God, wait for all this to blow over. Court adjourned! And there we go. December 29th, 2:33 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 5. Wah! Hey, sweeties! What in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow. You just told me the secret to your magic.
Oh, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
Well, all we can do is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch that sucker.
So somehow being able to be taken outside aerial acrobatic equipment is at use here to make the thing happen as such. This will be real interesting. Alright, save the progress. Yes, because we've now beaten the trial. And it is time to continue right now. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Nick.
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
Yeah, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
My girl does the biggest magic trick that I think is even possible in this entire Japanifornian universe. Literally transmogrifying her body when she thinks about the soul of somebody who is passed on. She can literally transmogrify herself, and she can't understand simple, sleight of hand tricks. Roll with it. Okay, fine. Well, that's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible!
Pearls did a magic trick? Huh. What kind of trick was it?
Let's see. It looks like she pulled the end of her own thumb off!
Huh. Hey, I can do that. What's this? There you go. My thumb is right there, my thumb is right there. You can see it. I'm gonna put it there. You can see it there, and we go like, ah! Hang on. I need to do this so you can actually see. Well, I've just revealed the secret now, haven't I? I'm like, ah! There goes the thumb. Let's put it on together, and then we go, ah! Ah! That's really easy to do. Ooh, I'll tell you what, something else I can do. Okay. This I still need to put in the trash, but I can demonstrate something else right here. Right. What's this little sleight of hand here? Alright. Okay. Right. Let's prepare for it. Feel the energy. Feel the energy of the empty energy drink can, and... there we have it. And I mean, that is ridiculously easy as well. You hold the thing like this, and then pinch whatever you're holding with the back of your thumbs to sort of hold it like, hold it like so you can see it. So the back of your thumb is pinching what you're holding like that. And then when you obviously like lift your hands away from whatever you're grabbing, it looks like it's like floating in midair, and you just do your best to, hold the still hold the thing pinched between your thumbs like so. So yeah. That's another thing you can do. That'll impress your 6-year-old cousin, I bet. He'll love that. They'll love that, I'm sure.
Well, first she put her right hand thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Was it kind of like, this?
What? How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Just stay lovely and innocent on the whole thing. And we will gladly, enjoy all your reactions to such a thing. So... we just continue on from here. If I assume we go to the detention center, we can have further conversations. And we'll see what happens. December 29th, detention center, visitor's room. Ha! Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? It's actual theme song playing, wow. Yeah, we're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Ha! Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like what would be an awesome special.
Oh, but if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. And that's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out of here quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. Well, you seem awfully calm about the possibility. Ha! I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Would it be really, yeah? Alright, let's get some actual talk from you. So, the night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogie clown says, it wasn't me.
Max! Do you mind teaching me this trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Again, it is literally just very thin, very strong tensile wires that lift you up like a harness thing. That's all it is.
So I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus!
Fabulous! A great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But...
I've won the world stage! I won the International Grand Prix!
International
Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Well, ambition, huh? You know what they say about what it breeds? Contempt.
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
Okay. Yeah, ambition breeds contempt. Or something like that. Or something along those lines. Probably something similar, but maybe the wrong word. You know what, you can just let that know, it'll be fine. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. Oh, we're so sorry to make you tell it again. Oh, you must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Ha! Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then, and die a happy man. I will never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Oh, wow!
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
If that's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. Oh, my sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Ah! Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Sure, I'll do that. With this photo of you and your award ceremony. Now add it to my court record. Alright then. Ta very much, Lee. I guess the other place to go would be Berry Big Circus Way. Don't worry, the voice box is still hanging in there. I don't know how much longer, but I'll do my best. Just need to have lots of fluid intake. Keep it all nice and soothed. But we'll keep going. December 29th, Very Big Circus, circus entrance.
Oh, you hear that? It sounds like two people arguing.
All right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes, wait.
Quit your whining. Let's give this a shot already. All right, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just... Ow, 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 this isn't going to... Ow, 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 ow. This isn't going to work, ow.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then?
Oh, hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I run a secret crash training course?
I'm sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out an idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible!
See? Even they're surprised by the idea. I told ya.
Well, they're not the only ones. You're even surprised. Ow, ow, you even surprised me with your idea. Ow, 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 ow.
And once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. But alright then.
I know that you're already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yeah.
Well, at first we saw it, we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how we acted. Right, Ben?
Yeah, that's right,
But then he said hello, and we didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was dressed in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben? Let me knock some sense into your head and then maybe you come up with a good idea.
What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I wonder who actually. Keep it going.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Oh, really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Huh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Or should I say tomato? I hate that we're doing like Japanifornian, which means I have to say that like tomato, because I have to make it the Fornian part of that. Cursing it when I learned tomato for all of those goddamn years in school. Oh, I hate it. Anyway.
So how's this new routine working out?
All you do just take a chill pill already? All routines are secret. I'm gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That's just incredible.
Well, let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk?
That's Galactica. Performance should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right! You're right!
Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll!
You're the man now, dog. I love that. Oh, where did that line come from again? Where did that Sean Connery line where he goes, "You're the man now, dog," comes from? Where? Oh, I was gonna do my nothing until I found out. I know it's like absolute meme-worthy material, but I need to see to find out dead quick. Where did "You're the man now, dog" come from? Right, let's just look it up. You're the man. You're the man now, dog. YTMND, an initialism of "You're the Man Now, Dog," is an online community center for the creation of hosted mimetic web pages. Known within the community as fads, YTMNDs, or sites featuring a juxtaposition of an image, still or short animation centered or tied along with optional large zooming text, and a looping sound file. Images and sound files using YTMNDs are usually either created or edited by users. It's generally considered to be a humor website, owing its tone and culture to the original YTMND and its early imitators. I mean, I gotta say this, right? Assuming it's still on, like. I mean, do I really want to say that? Oh, hey, here we go. YTMND originated in 2001 from Max Goldberg's original website, YourTheManNowDog.com, which he registered along with DustinDiamond.com, as in the guy that played Screech Powers in Saved by the Bell? Yes, the very one and the same. Okay. After seeing a trailer for the movie Finding Forrester, in which Sean Connery says the line, "You're the man now, dog." Originally, the website featured the text YourTheManNowDog.com drawn out in 3D ASCII text, with a sound loop from the Finding Forrester trailer of Connery reciting the phrase, "You're the man now, dog." Let's say, is it archive? Did we get like an archive from it from the original? Surely, right? If it even would like to load it for us. Right. I wonder if the sound file is even playing here. Webpage doesn't have sound. Then again, maybe because I'm doing it from a mobile browser and it probably has a problem with that. So that's what the original looks like with the 3D ASCII text. Very hard to read, but you can just about make it out. Maybe. YourTheManNowDog.com in 3D ASCII text. There you go. And this video game knew at that time, then again, it was close to the website's sort of like genesis, I guess, to make this joke. So very good, good job, video game. You're the man now, dog. Dear me. And then let's go back to here so we can continue our play. After going down that wonderful little rabbit hole.
Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to ring your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too.
But why couldn't we have done Simon and Garfunkel's, Sound of Silence? Why couldn't we have done that? Ow, 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 ow. Okay, row your boat it is. Darn it. And I was getting so beaten up. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's probably time to, like, talk to new people about the new evidence we got from Mr. Max. Oh, that's me looking at it. I mean, we'll have a look at it. We'll have a deathly quick look at it. He's very, very happy, and that is a rather... If that... If that bus is... I was gonna say, if that bus was a trophy, but no, he's actually holding the trophy in his hand. What am I thinking? Sorry, I was looking very respectfully at the ladies. Looking very respectfully. Right, time to present and see what they make of it.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we won't need to look at this after all.
Okay, clearly not. And everything we could have interrogated him with, was, up until... was everything bar the new thing we picked up, so yeah, okay. Not to do there. We've already talked as much as we can there. I mean, remembering that we can also, like, present profiles, but... starting to run out of profiles to present unto him that he hasn't already, reacted to. So now, yeah, okay, excuse me. In fact, before I move on, I can feel my throat actually sort of tightening up. Saying as well that I'm drinking all this water, it's probably time for me as well to buy a brand new bottle to be able to fill this up with later. What do we got there? A Rowlet cam! Right, let's see if I can get that for you nice and tidy like, because of course they'll give you the boy for a little bit. Let me just tidy him up first. Tidy him up from his sleepy bit at the bottom of my desk. I'm just tidying him up, and then I will give you the boy!
I'll give you the boy. There he is. Here he is.
We love our Rowlet boy. And we'll keep him here while we try and play the game at the same time. How about that? Right. I guess move onto somewhere else. We can go to the lodging house. We can go to Big Top and the other places that we've already been to. Let's try lodging house first. He's a good boy. Here's my good round boy. We love Rowlet in this house. We love Rowlet in this house. We would have him with a mouse. An electric mouse. I mean, that's a Pokemon, isn't it? Yeah, electric mouse. There's plenty of electric rats, electric mice in Pokemon, I'm sure. So yeah, but yeah. Here's Rowlet. That's for you. That's for all of you. Do enjoy the boy, because I enjoyed the boy. Alright. There we go. Thank you for the redeem there. As we continue, December 29th in the Lodging House Plaza. Who is here? Yay, it's Gummy Boy. Oh, it's you, though. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Oh, God. Yeah, I figured this much. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Gummy. Oh, no. Let me tell you something, pal. Listen to that old clown sucks all of your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a one with the whip. No way, nuh-uh, no siree. Nope, 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 so much nope.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, 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 don't show up. Oh, looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 4th floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the idea.
Franziska Von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Like I said, Gumshoe, thank you for the idea that you definitely told us not to do, but here we are. Against my better judgment. We should see all the rooms. December 25th, 29th, lodging house, 1st floor, in Mo's room. Oh, thank goodness. I don't have to do devising them up for now. Well, Mo's not here.
If he was here, you'd have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. God, I sound like Pennywise.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking of new jokes.
Huh, he must really love his work. He must really love his work, even though he gets no respect for it. Tell you what, I get no respect at all. No respect at all! Okay. But yeah, I think nothing to see here. Just looks up, there are 13 different kinds of electric rodents, 12 if you exclude regional variants. Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu. That evolutionary chain. Alolan Raichu. Technically, I think there's more when you get to... There's another one that's apparently in this new Pokopia that's like this Pikachu that ran out of juice, basically, so it looks all like pale and sickly. Which is like, oh god. And then every other regional rat that there is. There's, let's think. Alright. So Pichu, Raichu covers Gen 1 and 2. Plusle Minun for Gen 3. Pachirisu for Gen 4. Emolga Gen 5. Technically Dedenne Gen 6. Togedemaru Gen 7. Gen 8 had Morpeko, the hangry one. Gen 9... I guess Pormy? And that chain, Pormy, Pormo, Pormot. And then the other regions would be Alolan Raichu. And... yeah, whatever this one from Pokopia is. Pikachu. That Pikachu does not look Pikachu. Let me tell you that much. Anyway. Getting started again. Circus entrance, and we gotta head to the other place, Big Top. Some sure things happen here. December 29th, Very Big Circuses, Big Top.
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, I'm allergic to wild tigers. I'm allergic to any animal that would wish to try and consume me. I'm allergic to devouring. Do not devour, please. Let's start here. December 29th, Big Top, Ringmaster's room.
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why did he do that anyway? Is it really that cold or something?
Peaky isn't sickly. Oh, am I thinking of Perky? I'm probably thinking of Perky instead. She's that Pikachu is definitely not Perky. It's Peaky as in I'm all out of juice, and apparently I need the juice in order to, you know, not get ill and sick and potentially, you know, survive. Right, I see nothing of much importance here that I haven't already seen. I'll check it again. This was the table he used when visitors came to see him.
Ah, there's mud caked on the table.
Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table.
Nick, what about thinking about providing a reenactment for me?
I wasn't! How uncouth do you think I am anyway? So there we go. I guess not here. I guess the actual the place to go would be the cafeteria. Maybe things are occurring here. I'm claiming her as anemic. Hey, maybe, yeah. Not getting enough nutrients. Maybe. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. Alright! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria! Oh, yikes! He is in an awfully good mood. Alright! You'll know what time it is! Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Because the spice gets jalapeno eyes? That's the best thing I can come up with. And I'm gonna try it. Oh, come on! You can answer this! It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Wrong! Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
Oh, I got it!
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they're in the cafeteria.
Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe!
I did it!
What's going on? He's being too nice. This is very sus. Clown, why are you clowning about more than usual? What's going on here?
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me? I didn't think it was gonna be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd, this morning I had to smash watermelons.
Huh.
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but not one busted out laughing.
You ever use the fade, no shoes, no shirt, no shoes, no shirt, no shirt, I'll try that again. You even use the fade, no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Probably very easily. I had to bust your bubble on that one, but probably very easily. Because I might have heard of somebody else say it before, I don't know. Yeah. So are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw! I swear! That grape just...
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying, per se. It was more like, floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max! Well, I don't see a side clock. He must be telling the truth. And thought just occurred to me. I'm not able to point it out with a cursor or anything. It's something to do with the bust. Something to do with the bust. Must have fallen down from a very high location. And yeah. And I guess I will see what Mo has to say maybe about this. Very quickly. Aw, not this picture! He showed it to you guys too!
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica! He really gets around! That is a 2 out of 10 joke at best. Oh yeah, He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust, too! Let me tell you, that thing is enormous! It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it. Every day, he made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust, but not that I'm into that sort of thing. I was debating whether I should go with the whole I mean Phoenix, did you see your mentor? Like exactly. Oh my. I was debating whether to go that way. And I mean I just have because I've just up and said it now, but well, there you go. Right, that must have unlocked something we can talk about Max's bust. And we do not mean his incredible breasts. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Huh. Oh yeah! When was it, Excuse me. Got in the middle of that sentence, I was about to start yawning. Oh dear. I'd say it was about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bus disappeared!
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there! Oh, thank you. Max just had to put the picture up. Hello, Initial Fan, good to see you.
Hey, this thing is really cool! Nick! I want someone to make a bust of me!
I mean, I might allow that, but so long as I don't get your actual bust in it, please. As long as I'm not paying for it as well.
Aww.
Max Galactica's bust, and not of his boobies. Bronze statue taken from the cafeteria before the crime is now in my court record. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed as far as I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up for a bad joke. Nope. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. Well, a quiet mow is always a good mow in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Well, tell us! What has changed here? In fact, can I pick it out? If I have a look, can I pick it out? We've already picked up that. We've already picked up the tables that were down. Keep a cafeteria clean. I think I might have said that last time. I don't know. So yeah, if I can't see it immediately, I guess I gotta listen to the clown and say what has changed. But before we do that, I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger and say we're gonna do this after the intermission coming up here. So as we always do, we run an hourly ad break to remove all the pesky pre-rolls and such, make sure you don't miss anything in Twitchland, to give you all a bit of a rest too, and especially because I'm doing all the voices from one voice box, give myself a break too for a couple of minutes. So we're going to do that very quickly now. At YouTube Land, it's also a great time for you to pause the video. We're not going to be going to any highlight break or anything like that, but if you do need to pause, now is a great time to do so, so you can go and do some special care for yourself as well, self-care, do all that. And yeah, when we come back, we actually ask and find out what has changed. What indeed? We find out when we come back after the break, so yeah. Sorry to cliffhanger this, but we'll be back in just a few short minutes to find out what. See you soon. I wonder what changed, what the heck changed in this here cafeteria. What the heck changed in the cafeteria? What the heck changed, you silly clown? What enough changed? We're gonna find out now because I've left you on cliffhanger for long enough. But first, before we do that, welcome back, guys. Good to have you back for the video. If you do like what you see, of course, let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. And please feel free, if you want to go further with your love and support, see more of this in the future, consider clicking the subscribe button and clicking the bell as well. All those things are very super helpful. Right. Having unlocked. Maybe there is something that Mr. Clown Man here has thought, wait, maybe this thing is actually different. And now it's time for him to figure out and reveal to us unto what? Reveal unto us what is different. Let's have a look. So there's lots of things down here, Dad. Quickly, that will do. That will do, that will do, that will do down there. Okay. Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. This piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I can see its title. Oh, it's one of those like creepy things where they like post on the newspaper clippings to make the title of their messages like wanted or something that's like demand or whatever.
Yikes! It says to the murderer.
Murderer? Yep, that's what it says. But the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. Yeah, when did you find this? The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yeah, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. So who in the world posted this thing? States to the murderer, posted on the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then just simply torn off. Okay, interesting.
Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead.
Question is, who do we follow it up with? We can only go back to here, and there's nobody at Big Top yet. No one's hiding in here. Back to the entrance. Would the very nervous, uppity, jumpy man here know anything about the newspaper clippings note here? He's either too scared by it, or he has nothing to say. Or what about this? Okay, no need to talk to any of y'all. That's fair. I'd go to Gumshoe and try, but... I mean, if I go there, we're gonna try and see if, okay, the room up to the 3rd floor with the acrobat has not been opened yet, so his... so Francisco's work up there is not done yet. Then I guess it's back to Detention Center to follow up with Mr. Maximilian. Do you have anything to say about, first let's do your First, I guess let's do your bus because you want to adoration about this. Well, it's showing me can't sign in the bus, but luckily it's only a photo of a bus, so you can sign it. Anyway, it'll be this you wanted to have a look at.
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skips a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? Ha! I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off into the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Ha! You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay, back on towards... Firstly... to the Big Top, and then we'll go through to the office. Ringmaster's room. And then examine. You can finally examine the actual code itself. Yeah, because that is the note sticking out of it.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick!
Bing bong!
I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece!
So what does it say? What does it say? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What does it say? What does it say? I'm like that guy who's like the police person who's on the other who's on like eavesdropping for the operator in Hong Kong Phooey. It's like, you don't say. You don't say. And then the guy in the back is like, ooh, ooh, what did it say? What did it say? Do they need Hong Kong Phooey again? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place!
Now I need to find out who called out the ringmaster!
The note updated in the court record, found in his tailcoat pocket, saying, meet me outside, because I know what you did last summer. Maybe something like that. Alright, back it up. Back it up and go find the characters again and see what they have to say.
What? Mo's gone!
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo.
Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad.
All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Thank God she can't hear me with my thoughts like that.
What did you say? What did you think to yourself, Phoenix?
Nothing, Maya. Nothing. Nice weather happened today, huh?
It's like still the middle of winter. What are you talking about?
That's how the conversation goes, maybe. Alright, keep moving on out. Circus entrance. I don't mean to make you all jittery again, Mr. Benjamin. Yeah, we're getting literally nothing out of Benjamin right now, unfortunately. No Trilo. Maybe now things are changed in here. And yes, they are, because we're getting the stare by Gumshoe. We're getting the stare down. Stare down with Gumshoe. Alright.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job, as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma... Oh no. Oh boy, I got it.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, it's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get out of here, real quick. See ya, pal! Ah! He just, like, runs off in a blind panic.
I didn't know the Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Hey, teens can be frightening, let's be real.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind's biting us. Ow! It's biting us lashes from a whip.
Karma! Oh, she really did appear. I didn't even do the thing where I say a name in the mirror 3 times. She truly is cursed.
Oh, it's just the old bastard today in course, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be today. The day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news and yada 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 yada?
National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Alright then. What's this about your trial then tomorrow? Why you got up your sleeves and hidden in those poofy shoulder pads of yours? Miss Von Karma, it appears you've got your hands onto something big, huh?
Huh! I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Well, anyone could. You can hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags in your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. We need any more hints?
A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Bend me over, make me your... Sorry, what? I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more important information myself. But I will let her indulge her about revenge. What's this revenge?
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? Oh, you spin the esteemed Manfred von Karma, you must mean. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouth for the VIP. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name into this, or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge that you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Husbando. Oh God. Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring my husbando up again?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trains the gift prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
No, I think it's differently. It means something different entirely. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished.
And it's your fault that he's gone! Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean?
I mean, I like to think it's that, but maybe there's more to this than letting on. I just said death because that's the easiest way to get out of it. Yeah, he's gone, you know, 6 feet under, gone to push up daisies, gone, that sort of thing. Because it's the easiest way to get out of having to talk about it. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then, with the case after that one, being the one that involved, yeah. he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Huh, of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the audible name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Meyer, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
Miss Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're a god's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
And not even like a word out of Phoenix out of that one. Oh, we got his goat so much, my poor little blue-suited meow meow. Dude. Alright then, back up to here and... Hey, this must be our Acro Man. I love little birds. Drifting would like this person. Drifting would like this person, I'm sure. With the 2 birds. One of them being one of those, like, special white little red-cheeked cockatoos. Or parakeets, whatever you call them. You know, those little tiny birds that like to do the funny things. One of them that was seen, like, bangs on a little toy drum and somebody put it to, like, some freaking doom music. It's like... And the bird's just going, like, do on the drum. It's like, yeah. That's funny. Anyway, December 29th, Lodging House, 3rd floor, Acro's room. Are you the Acro? You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Dingling? Huh? Oh, but here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here.
Acro, you remember this circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Train the birds to walk on the trapeze for you or something like that, or walk on the tightropes. Well, I mean, that would be easy for birds. If they make a mistake, they can just, like, flutter back to the start and try again. But no, seriously, I think Drifting would love the birds here. Let's get a talking then. Your deal with the Very Big Circus, let's go. So, Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. Oh no, not an orphan. Like, they're the actual people who would write a note that say, like, the parents of Acro choose death, and they actually follow through with it. Oh dear me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. And that's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I wish he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute! She's truly a princess!
Truly a princess. Are you sure that's a good thing?
Huh?
Wow, do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? You're not. I was never the son you truly loved. I was always in the shadow of your actual blood and flesh, offspring. Whereas you only got picked up and you never thought, oh god, I see the motives happening already. But we'll take it in baby steps.
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in the wheelchair?
But the nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
Oh, that's awful.
This place is, not very disabled access friendly, is it? I imagine that they, like, probably have wheelchair sitting, but it is, like I said, probably up some steps that the wheelchair user has to be carried up first. It's like, yeah, you didn't think of that through, did you? Not at all. The accident happened during an acrobatics lesson, session, right? He has a secret not privy to tell. Oh no. Cyclops? It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. Oh, what's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at this circus then? So we need to pry and figure out why this guy is now wheelchair-bound. There? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Oh, you went for rehabilitation. What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it. When I saw what I saw. What you saw? Oh geez, that sounded really ominous. Well, I'm afraid we must pry then. So what did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out to the window.
And what did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max that you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick.
Not a care or a doubt in your mind, you say. Well then, well then. Alright, time to figure out what you could potentially say about all of my evidence. Acro, please take a look at this photo for us. No problem. This is how it ended for him. Such a shame. He seems awfully calm, but his eyes have a look of sorrow and profound pain. If my legs weren't like this, I would have been able to prevent this from happening. That's an absolute certainty.
Acro.
Look, you cannot blame yourself for this kind of thing, but then again, how do we not know if what you're feeling about your wheelchair use is, gonna bite you in the behind in some way and make you implicated in all this somehow? I don't know. We'll see. Oh wait, I've already made you have a look. I've made you have a look at this already. I'm a silly. Bear with me. Just keep going through all of it and there. Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro wouldn't even look at it.
It looks like something's really weighing on him.
Will not take a peek out of anything to do with Max. Not even the papers. Definitely not the poster. It's just a case of trying everything with everything.
And what do you think of this?
I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition, I don't really know how much. I don't really know much about what goes on outside of this room.
Oh, we're sorry.
Don't worry about it. No need to apologize. So everything that happens outside, he won't be able to know. Oh, you know about the monkey? Surely. Money is such a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. It's so cute to bring a full-blown euphonium up to the 3rd floor of this place. Yeah, really cute. Keep going. Make sure we've tested everything with everything. Wooden box. Nothing there. Seasoning bottle. I don't know yet. See, the thing is I have something so random in my evidence makes me think that somehow or some way our seasoning bottle is going to be the trump card that helps win this case for us. And I'd love to know how that's gonna be. When I eventually hopefully figure it out, I'm expecting to be blown away by the reasoning. Right, still won't look at Maximilian, of course not. We look at again, it's Max, you won't look at that. We'll take a look at the notes. What's this? And that's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder.
In the cafeteria? Oh, what happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious and all the birds just flew away. Oh no, he's aura farming. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
Her?
Regina! Ask her about it. I get it. You'll get me talking to Regina, and then Regina's gonna give us information that we can then use against you to break your Cyclops with. So she'll be in the big top again. Let's go chase down that girl, as they say. Let's go get the girl. Or should I say, as my friend Dipper would do, grr. I've got a bad feeling about this. I better hope I get my +2 experience in my Star Wars RPG. Grr. Graw. Oh, wonderful! Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix!
Stay! Stay! Here! I made a mistake.
Mistake? I was almost for Lake Phoenix. That's not a mistake.
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey?
Regina, girl, you're endearing and all. Please take it. Please keep the tiger on a leash.
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Of that? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. Oh, he was! I love my dad so much!
Well, I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they become a star in the heavens? That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course! You really think so?
Yeah, you will. I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
Oh, I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. This is very, very like Disney Princess coded to the nth degree. So much so that the brain chemistry is slightly altering in her. Oh no.
Just to go back and clear something up. Why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie! He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney!
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back to me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Ladies and gentlemen of non-binary refineries, I present to you the illusion of choice.
But leave it all up to us.
Oh, guess there's no turning down that request. Maya has spoken for me. And whatever Maya says goes. Mark it in the calendar. And if it's on there, I'm bloody doing it, for it is written.
Yay! You're really gonna do it?
Well, I plan to. But, first... You know something about this first? Regina, have you seen this before?
I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Agro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go down to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble. So... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there! How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
Oh, that explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Or who cut out all the words, all the letters out of the paper, out of the local tabloids and spilled them all together with PVC. Oh, goodness, I needed that. I should have had way more for all the high-pitched voices and, like, high power voices that I've been doing today. I should have had more drink. Anyway, I will pay for my mistakes later, and I will learn for future reference. It'll be fine. So, note updated, which was found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. On the morning of crime. Good spell check, guys. Yeah.
There's no denying it, Max is cool. I want to try flying someday. With Max.
And she's already flown off into her own little Disney princess world.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Okay, I'll think about it. Oh my god. This is an Astif movie joke.
Nick, I want to fly too.
Okay, why wait? Kick. And then mine just goes up in the air. It's like,
Wah!
this is an Astif movie joke. Purely written out there. I love it. Right, and I believe I tried all the other evidence with them as well. Okay, let us have an attempt to go through literally all of the other rooms. See if anything new is going on. Something new is going on here in cafeteria. Let's go.
Oh, something smells fantastic. Something, no, it can't be Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka La Cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. I mean, I've heard of Cookie Monster before, but this is ridiculous. My burgers are the best! Like my buns. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. These burgers must have some kind of special power. So why, thinking of what the special thing might be on these burgers. They literally just season the patty just so well. They actually put salt on. They're not like... They actually do well with their cooking. They actually really seasoned a good burger. Maybe. Something like that.
Well, now that the Ram Master is gone, what are you gonna do?
That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Aqua's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Aqua was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yeah, he was... Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the Ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
It may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue its importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Oh.
All that's left is to see if anyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? whatever you're talking about, I'm not sure it's just so easy as to get over it. You know, it's like, oh dear, I dropped my hamburger on the floor. Or dropped some sauce all over, from the hamburger all over my t-shirt. Get over it. Really, really bad accident leads to the tragic passing of somebody. You don't exactly get over that too quickly. But we'll see. Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Ah, don't worry about it. There's nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, it must be the tragic death of the Ringmaster, right?
Yeah, that's it. You're right, girlie. Bang, 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 bang. Correct the mundo. There we go. Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? Ah! No, not at all! What makes you think that? Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seems a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? And you've got the Cyclops to prove it. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break, us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. Somehow I think that's TMI, but okay. 6 months ago, eh? And again, I don't know if I'm getting to the point where... In fact, do we have information? We might be able to ping him at least on figuring out what happened 6 months ago, because it's in the information for Acro. We might be able to ping that. Okay then. Let's do our... So I know I haven't saved in quite a while. Let's go do that. Go back to the court record, and let's give the Makatama a try. Maybe I've got everything on hand to do this, so let's go. Oh. I go back to this. There we go. I keep forgetting how to present Makatama upon people. Alright. Let's give it a go. See if I've got everything I need for this. Because I think I deal with Mo's Cyclops before I deal with Acro's. Also, Mo, Acro, are they related? We'll have to wait and see. Get over it? Huh? Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. And actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. What? Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? Okay, maybe I'm getting too ahead of the curve, actually. Oh no, I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. Go enjoy your burgers. I'll be back. I'll be back unless you have more to talk about. Okay, no, you got that. What I haven't tried is, like, presenting Mo's profile onto people. So we'll give that a go. Oh, sorry, Acro's profile.
Oh, it's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yeah, he is. We just came back from meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. Well, the trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro Acro the Acrobat.
Oh, that's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to like Acro just fine. And why on earth would that be? Is Regina just so, like, easily... she's probably in, like, people-pleaser territory. She will be happy over everybody, like, anybody would want to try and be even remotely related. So we'll see. Got anything to say about your fellow, apparently disabled, circus performer mate? Somehow I think that Ben here is not going to be too much use for anything anymore. Ah, yes, of course, more information's come from here because I've got some more things out in the field. Detention center, visitor's room.
They must have taken Max in for questioning again.
Well, there really isn't anything we need to ask him right now anyway.
You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then.
Okay, nothing to do here. Back to the circus. Where else, I wonder? There's no more Gumshoe, there's no more Franziska. I haven't presented unto you character profiles. So let's have a look at what you think. The Ringmaster really believed in Mo 100%. What will happen to the circus now that the Ringmaster's gone? The beginning of the Lawrence Curls era, I suppose? I wonder if it's really alright to let Mo run the show. Mr. Wright, you don't know much about Mo, I suspect. You can see right through me.
Aw, Nick, you can't let him get to you like that. You're an attorney.
I mean, fair dues. Specifically, let's get your thoughts on Regina. What's this? What's this all about? Regina.
She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer?
It seems animals are not the only thing she tames.
Huh?
Max, the Ringmaster. Bang. She's got them all under her thumb.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child.
I'd say it seems that way. I have a cousin that's like that.
And that's why she can be so cruel.
What?
Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She is innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Aqua and Regina. Some very big animosity between them two. I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben. Well, he'll always be here. And as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say. What about Max? You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him. What about you, Acro? I've got my issues with him as well. But he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul.
A diamond shining in his soul? How do we get it out because I want to be rich?
I guess you could say it's his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to the circus when he came.
Acro?
Well, this guy's really different from the other members of the circus. Let's see, that's as far as it goes. I'm not crazy about that. The Ringmaster. He was even more of a father to me. When he took me in, the circus was in bad shape. It was obvious that he had no real way of supporting us. And who does he mean by us?
Is that why you started with acrobatics?
Back then, I was only 9 years old. I begged the Ringmaster to let me try, and he finally gave in. Having a kid in the circus was probably the last thing in the world that he wanted. Tai just wanted to be helpful, so I could help the ringmaster.
That's such a nice story.
Yeah, throw the kid on the trapeze at 9 years old and better hope he's a prodigy at it, because otherwise you're gonna have kid-flavored jam on the floor of your circus. Yeah, let's not have that. Right, that's not really leading me to any obvious paths to go down now, but I need another quick rest of my vocal box very, very dead quickly. So it's a bit early, but we'll go for our next ad break here. But before I do, reminding people where people can follow me on the pages. Instagram is there, my Discord Insta link, invite link is there. One of my Insta not trigger, bear with me. There we go, that's much better. And also you can follow me on the Blue Sky as well. Those links are also in the video description, so you can check those out too. But yeah, we're gonna go have a slightly earlier ad break than usual, because I do need to have my vocal boss get a rest for a couple of moments. But then we will be back and figuring out what our next move and next step is. So before we do that, I'm gonna say this is the perfect chance for all of y'all in Twitch land. Get a drink or snack and get ready for the next bit coming up after this short intermission. YouTube land, there's no breaking the highlight, but this is a perfect time if you want to pause the video and go and do some self-care and then come back to us later. That is a great idea to do. Alright, I will try and figure out my next steps when I come back after this short intermission. I'll see you here in a few minutes. Again, I love both the birds and the sitting on Acro's thing here. I love them, and like I said, I bet Drifting will love them even more. But anyway, I believe I may have some ideas about what to do. Says something about the sequined coat from Regina, so we need to get on the search for that. And also, I don't know what this Leon identity is. So, thinking off the top of my head is that Leon is something to do with maybe like an animal. You can imagine like if they have whoever they have as the tiger. You'd imagine that Leon probably means like some sort of like lion that they had, or maybe don't have anymore or something like that. So let's go to here. And why do I get the feeling that I want to do this just randomly? Is this now the time to use this seemingly innocuous piece of evidence? We'll give it a go.
And that's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
It's not? I remember seeing it there.
Hold on. Must bring back my... what is it? I forgot to do that after having the rest. Bear with me. Huh, so this was the cafeteria's Pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper.
Is that really all we get from this? Interesting. Okay, I think that's as far as that goes to chase up. Nothing in the cafeteria, but we still need to move. So yeah, I think the other thing we are gonna chase up is the... It's a sequined... what is it that Regina wanted me to find, so... Maybe some monkey was like narcoleptic and put it somewhere in... Well, I was meant to click Akko's room, but I clicked Mo's room instead, but things look like they're happening here, so let's go. Alright, Mo's room. What's happening here?
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're staring me. Nick, it's Money!
The monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright. Time to take on this monkey attorney style! Run away, Scarfooler. We're about to do some monkey combat. Oh no! Also, why the tension music for this thing? Oh god, okay. Be the monkey! Become monkey! I gotta go for it.
Wow! Yikes! Ah!
I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. I put all my effort into that ooh-ooh-ah-ah.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while Money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
Oh, you know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Huh, maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet.
Hmm?
What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh, well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. It is not my size at all. Thank you very much for that very important tidbit about the stage costume. Thank you so much. Right, I believe I have found the thing that, Regina is looking for. I guess I'll head right over to there straight away. So, circus entrance. Keep moving. Big top. You want a shiny thing, Regina? Have a shiny thing. There you go.
Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it. And also, don't mention to anybody I had to act like a monkey to get it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
Ooh, it's nothing. Well, no wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it doesn't fit me. Huh? This costume? Oh, it's not mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed. Ah, that's opened up to talking about. Is it meant to be Leon or is it Leon? I'll go with Leon because I think that little mark above the E. I don't know my I don't know my French too well, so whatever that line above the E means, I think I'm gonna say it like Leon. That's a very photorealistic drawing of a tiger. Well done. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice? I might see where this is going. Hold on. Hold.
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth, you know, go. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved me doing that. They'd always start screaming.
Are you sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina! Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Oh, poor thing. Shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. And in my view, making it so that said performer can't use their legs anymore. And the timing is all adding up, like we've got evidence of things happening 6 months ago and such, because that's what Mo was hiding here, so go on then. Let's try this again, because I think I've got a leverage for you now, my dear clowning about friendo. So skip all this because I've seen it. Something about an accident. This one happened to be the cause of the accident. Wouldn't happen to be a big, massive heck-off lion, would it? Take that! I heard a little about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
How did you? Oh, I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. He believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He could never say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
Oh, he's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Him that had an accident 6 months ago, which is very oddly, maybe coincidentally, but I think totally related, timeline-wise. Lion did something to this performer, getting rid of his ability to walk. Ringmaster gets very angry that one of his star acrobats is now unable to perform, and thus goes, boom! Old Yellow style to a Leon. Yeah, I think it's going this way. Take that! It must have been Acro, right?
How you know? Oh.
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the Ringmaster.
No! No way!
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Please make it known unto me. Unlock successful. Thank you very much. Yeah, you don't exactly get over a vicious lying attack very quickly. And the fact that you then have to put down said lion right there and then, I don't think that's a moment that you really get over.
It's just like you said. You know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it probably would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. When he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now with lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever gonna be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh? Oh, it's not Acro. It's someone else.
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers. Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyway, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime.
Acro had a brother. He's neglecting to mention this, huh? Alright then.
Who is Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Well, everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon!"
Why did he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment.
It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
He? You mean Leon?
Yeah, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Yeesh. Some sick grin.
No way! That's impossible!
A smirking lion? A flying murderer? Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
Interesting to bring up now. Okay. We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the Ling Master took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious! What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you! But all his truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger! Here, you two have some peppers! Shaka 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 shaka! Oh, there he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice! What a wonderful sneeze!
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel! That's basic clownsmanship! Girlie, I know you gladly understand that!
Oh, Nick, I think I'd make a good clown!
You're not a clown, Maya, you are the entire circus. That's mean, but, I mean, funny as well. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does! Bet would always tease her with pepper.
That?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together. Huh.
So... does that then mean in our profiles we now have the profile of... Yes, we now have the profile of Bat, younger brother to Acro, that he neglected to mention to us. So that does make me wonder, do we now have the ammunition for Acro's things now? That's getting me a wondering. You know what? I won't know until I try. There's a quick message in here. Yeah, I will not know until I try. I notice how Regina is all like averse to the pepper because I guess she got tired of the teasing. And maybe that led to one thing, and then one thing led to another, and the bidibidibidibidib. Haunting House Plaza. We want to go not examine. We want to go to Acro's room. But that's where you are. Oh, Mr. Wright. Back again, I see.
Well, it did say, I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
You should have said it like, I'll be back. And then maybe yes. We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about. So far away. Oh, I'm a fire away. I'm a fire all of your ways away. I know about your dear not quite departed, but medically induced coma bound
Little brother.
Lately, I've been confined to this room, so I don't have a clue what's going on with the circus. Ah, no, you don't hide from me, sir. Right, you're making me, force my hands. Let's go. Let's go, Buster! Let's get it on. And we are busting particularly about your wheelchair. Yes, sir. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. Oh, he's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Are you really telling me that the practice accident was the cause of your injury? Or is it something to do... something to do with a mean old lion? Like both of you tried to attack it together, or you tried to free your poor defenseless brother from the clutches of a lion's maw? Is this what I think is gonna happen here? I'll give it a try. Oh, got it spot on. Okay, take that! Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying I was attacked? By a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not using the... it's not the best word to be using. So, let me rephrase that as... battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save somebody. Little Bat, otherwise known as Little Sean. Take that! Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Stoic. Mo. He must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue? Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident, together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last Cyclock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. All this supposed animosity, is it coming to the good now? Also, the terrible idea, the thought I've just had in my head. The reason Lion smiled. Pepper attack. For what reason, I don't know, but I'm sensing, like, prank with Pepper gone very, 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 very wrong. Or he wanted that to happen. Oh, God. The implications. Oh, no. But anyway, let's focus on this. Yeah, you don't seem to like Regina too much. I reckon it is, Miss Girl here. Miss Gorl! Take that! Regina. You always seem calm and collected, until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite a set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. If I had a nickel for every time a tiger tried to attack me, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot of money, I know, but it's still weird that it happened twice. Oh, he wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina! I've got proof of it! What? What are you talking about? Don't. Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. No, not now. Oh, this might make a little bit more sense. Potentially. Yeah, I reckon this way probably makes a bit more sense, but it is a lot of hits if I get this wrong. And I haven't done a confidence save before this. Let's go this over my head. Like, Regina is very very wary of the pepper. Like, she says, oh, I don't like it too much. But that has to be way too silly for this, surely. So... Nah, I think it makes way more sense than the fact that the note was somehow planted in Regina's person. Or put onto... Yeah, you planted. You planted this in Regina for some reason to try and implicate her in some way, and then she just put it onto the note board in the cafeteria. This makes way more sense, so it's gotta be this. Yes! Nice job. Take that! This... Where did you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. I always take Acro in his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. For once, it's the most normal-looking man who is being very, very suspicious right now. Oh dear. My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane! Didn't you know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too. But that line was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened? He just wanted to take her out. To the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up...
And what about Bat?
He's still in the coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Okay. Getting very, very deep lore into this. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross! It's covered in blood!
This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously.
Oh!
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick!
I know, Mo said the same thing.
What do you think it all means?
Someone's taking this scarf.
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
But Miss Von Karma!
I've already heard everything! So hand over the scarf! But the scarf is evidence in the trial! That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations?
I've sent a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro? A witness? Come, Acro. Let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. To be continued. Rather quite glad I kept that going for that long, and yes, indeed, we will do the save. And then we'll head back. And before this plays out, the save should have happened right about this point. So, yeah, when we load back in, we should hopefully be back in the District Court Defendant Lobby, which I can test later. But before we move anymore, we're going to go to title screen for this, actually. It's to spoil no more about what we're about to see. So we'll do next time out, start in the lobby, and then do the next trial period, and get that all wrapped up, get to the end of the big top case, and then see what awaits us afterwards. Wowie zowie. Clowning about at first, best possible point to end, where things are starting to get, very interesting indeed. I'm looking forward to the next time I pick this up, and I hope all of y'all are too, but unfortunately we do have to end here. It is getting late for me, and it's time to wrap up on the video. Don't forget, if you've missed any of this, then don't worry, in Twitchland people. We will make a video highlight of this on the Laura Petalvodd YouTube channel. It'll be ready in about a week's time, so do stay tuned to the uploads there. And if you are watching this in our YouTube Land video, of course, please feel free to let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave a like and comment down below. If you want to go further with your love and support, see more episodes of my Ace Attorney run, and any other stuff that I get up to in the future, consider hitting the subscribe button and hitting the bell as well, so hopefully you get those notifications through to your inboxes. Make sure to read in the description as well for the video. I've got all my links down there for my socials, my Discord link is there, and the Twitch link is there as well. So feel free to come on down, check the link in the Twitch for the Twitch stream. We'd love to have you over here, maybe to see one of these streams done live, and you can see what else we get up to over here. We'd love to have you, as I say. But with that said, great end to the thing. I will be doing my post-stream stuff and getting my thumbnail sorted for this, of course. And then, yeah, next time we pick this up, it'll be the trial again. And we find out the truth of what happened, what went down at this circus of potential nightmares. Is it all it's cracked up to be? But I'm looking forward to it. Very much so. I hope all of you are too. But for now, that's it. If today has been good for you, if this video has brought something good to your day, then that is lovely to hear. I hope I get the chance to do it again for you at some point soon. But for now, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to check all the links in the description too in YouTube land. But with that said, stay and stay awesome, and we'll see you for more of maybe something else, or maybe some more of Phoenix Wright when we come back to it. Until then, have a good rest of your day. Check out more of my videos if you want to, but until next time, have a good day. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves.